Guys, I'm sure you're asking yourself, what the fuck? Are you growing a boil on the side of your neck? Well, I had a little pimple, and your boy picked at it until that shit popped, so now I gotta deal with the mark of the beast. I got bit by um a one-toothed vampire, a vampire missing his second canine tooth. I'm growing a little friend. That's just some gum I'm saving for later. Yeah, it sucks. It's embarrassing. And I almost wore the same thing 2 days in a row. And there was part of me that was like, dude, that's relatable. Wearing the same thing every day, that's relatable. I don't know if that's relatable. But if I'm just going to work and sitting kind of at a job, not the job in the environment that I currently work in, I'm going to wear just the same sweater all week and then wash it over the week. I change the clothes under the clothes, and I live by that, and I'm fine with that. And we're just coming in hot with the third episode of the new year podcast. Airy. I don't know what it is. I think it's just kind of keeping me busy. I'm going through like a bit of a breakup, and I think posting is just keeping me busy. Like I said last episode, if I can like get my life back to sort of like normal, like a bit of a normal routine in the next 2 months, then I'm fine. I'm really not that. I'm not that worried. I just can't crash out and lose my job, and I can't just do nothing. I don't know. I have to like have that forward movement. I have to have that consistency. And honestly, I'm so glad I started posting. Not this content. This content is gonna live in infamy. This content, like the good thing is no one cares. The bad thing is it's there forever. So if someone decided to care, you're screwed. So, but why are we living in fear? Why is everything fear? Okay. Can't we just love one another? But I'm posting like a faceless kind of clips channel, and I'm pumped about it. I like posting every day. I like I said, I'm a crackhead for the likes and the views, and right now I'm getting that little hit, and it's not destructive. It's a way. It's like right now it's not integrated into my like on my device very well, which is a good thing because if I have like one or two accounts that are on my device, but I don't have all the social media accounts I'm posting on my device, because I know if it was all on my advice, I'd just be switching from my personal account to that account, checking the views. Oh my god! But checking the views, a handful of times a day is better than checking them every 10 minutes. Or what I would sometimes do is I would just turn that freaking live view counter on, and then when the algorithm catches it a little bit. But you know what? Yeah, I'd just watch it and I'd be freaking pumped about it. But I'm never getting the amount of interaction that I need to like really. I think the interaction is huge towards like your odds of being picked up by the algorithm, and your watch time is huge. But yeah, one of my clips did better than the last clips and got some interactions and some shares. And I should celebrate that win. And I made these clips 2 months ago, and I backlogged them. And now I'm going back and looking at what I did 2 months ago, and I'm just like, I'm like, I can fall in love with my own creations pretty easily, but I'm like, I'm doing okay. Like, they're okay. Maybe they're watchable. It's hard, man. I want to get into the sound effects game. That's what I feel like it's all about. I feel like it's you got to have that engaging sound design. And once you get that, Oh, dude, people don't even know. They don't even know what they just got sucked into. What little doom scroller. But I'm a doom scroller. I'm a doom squirrel. Maybe that could be a character. Doom squirrel. He just tells you all the shitty stuff he heard on the internet. I've been avoiding some of my. Oh, wow, damn it. I forgot to click a button over here. It's fine. I'm just going to have to save this stream. I was going to record this directly to my computer as a little inside baseball instead of having to fish it from my page on Twitch. But yeah, Doom Squirrel, the Doom Scroller. Um, is that just what happens when your side wins politically? You just kind of shut off, and then the other side just goes crazier and crazier and crazier because they're being fed like the look at these idiots content. They're ruining, like, and then when your side's not in power, you're getting all the look at these idiots content, and all your normal people that are just caught up pick their side. They dug their heels in and they pick their side. All their people, they're just like blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Our side is in power, or who I perceive. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. My disdain for it. I just hate that I picked a side because I know that they're all assholes and that nobody really cares, and like it is lesser of two evil type shit always. People were saying it's good versus good. There's this quote from not Mark Norman, Norm Macdonald, where it's like evil people think the world is a battle between good versus evil. Cynical people, smarter people think it's a battle between evil versus evil, but really it's a battle between good versus good. And I think his idea was that nobody thinks no one thinks they're doing the wrong thing in the moment. I mean, that level of cognitive dissonance where so it's like everyone thinks they're making the right and just decision. So it's hard. That's why it's so easy to get caught up in your stupid opinions, especially if your stupid opinions also play into your belief that you're a good person. I'm not saying you're not a good person. Like, you can be a good person with stupid opinions. You can be a stupid person and be a good person. Okay, this podcast is going off the rails already. I didn't have the fervor that I had yesterday. Actually, I have like a different type of fervor today. I didn't have like the million little notes fervor that I had yesterday. I have like a get me out of here. I need like to just kind of be able to do the things I want to do type of fervor. I was driving like super slow on the freeway, 55 into 65. But when it's like when you're the freaking bottleneck, or you're the point of congestion in the highway, it's like, come on, man. I flashed my lights at him a couple times, and then he was in an exit lane, and he wasn't even supposed to be in that exit lane. So I really don't like getting into confrontations on the road. It's not saying I don't get annoyed and like gesture. Oh, I'll gesture at someone, but and I'll even honk at someone. I'm a bit of a sassy driver, but I almost always instantly regret it because I'm just like, the stakes are too high. We're fucking 1,000 miles worth of metal and gasoline going 1,000 pounds versus 1,000 pounds of metal and gasoline going careening. We're not just going, we're careening down the highway. It's amazing that anything works. I sure as hell didn't make it work. That car. I guess I'm just ADD bopping around. But I really am. I'm like getting this weird glimpse into people's ability to like be a victim or get that victimhood identity or to kind of identify as kind of your shortcomings. I'm getting like a glimpse of that and it's weird. And I like for the love of God don't want to be the guy who just talks about his ADHD and can't focus on anything else. So what I will do is give you guys updates on if the over-the-counter supplements worked. I'll give you updates on how if my life's going well or not, and if it's not going well, maybe something isn't being managed. I'm like excited to go back to the gym. I want to be in the freaking. I don't want to be in a loud club. I don't want to be in a loud club. I want to be in a loud gym. I want all the bars to be barbells. I want all the meals to be treadmills. I tried really hard for that one. But I like working out and I think I need it. I think I need the after like doing like a chunk of long distance running last year that I never did before. Actually, this is such a funny story, such a sad story. I'll tell it to you guys. So I joined track and field in high school because the girl I was dating at the time did track and field. It was great, and couple emotional moments are hitting me. But she was a cross country runner, so I did cross country, and then once we broke up, I went to the field and sprinting part of track and field. And I ran with the cross country. I trained with them for maybe like a week, but I was in it's kind of now that I think about it, it's like kind of interesting because it's like there was two packs and like I don't really know how there was like the guy pack and the girl pack, and I had to run with the girl pack because I wasn't a freaking runner at that point, and it was weird. It sucked. I don't know if it sucked, but it sucks being a guy being forced to be with the girls. Not being forced. It was my own limitation that put me with the girls. But still, it was just kind of funny. And then once in it had to be like sixth grade. Sixth grade, they did a 5K like around the neighborhood, like that my school was in, and I signed up for it, and I got dead last. And then I remember somebody was like, "You got last." They kind of gave me a hard time, and I did the cliche. Well, at least I did it. At least I ran. But I don't know. I think maybe not doing it is better than getting last. That's sad, but I really do think like getting last is tough. Not doing it is fine. Getting last is like, oof. So yeah. Never was a specimen. My most specimen-iness was I'm trying to think what day that run was. I guess it's on the shirt. Was it September or August? In September or August, I ran a 10K, and I did that in an hour, which isn't very fast, but that was the fastest I ever was and most conditioned I ever was. Because then I ran a ton the next weekend and got horrible shin splints and didn't manage those, and had to take wasn't able to continue my training until about a month out from the half marathon. But yeah, I guess I got a lot of good emotions from that. I guess I got a lot of good this out of it. So I should really like take that as a sign as something to pursue if it's something that I'm still thinking about and talking about 3 months later. It's like here's your sign. that blue collar comedy comedian. Did comedy yesterday. Kind of just went up on stage and yelled. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I think I want the laughs. I need to be feeling good about my comedy trajectory. I feel like that's, I don't know if it's the end of the year or what. Um, just feeling stagnant. But I'm gonna have some more free time, and that's a good thing. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough couple of weeks. I think I need a couple cries. I don't think you guys are gonna get any crying yet. I'm sure if I do this long enough, I'm an emotional person. There's this funny quote from Dwight Schrute in The Office, Rainn Wilson, and he gets his feelings hurt, and he goes, and then Dwight goes, "Well, luckily my feelings regenerate at twice the speed of a normal man." And for me, I'm like, well, my feelings regenerate at one half of the speed of a normal man. So it's like just kind of like understanding, like your butt hurt. Maybe there's like a bit of like justification of being butthurt, but you're probably feeling it at like a legit justification to be butthurt. So like just kind of remember, like yeah, remember. I feel like it's like 50 first states. It's like just things are gonna be hard for you, so take care of yourself and do them and take and like, take care of yourself, do them. Like don't get discouraged. Like the hardness is in is part of your lot in life. I'm pumped to make my life a little bit easier though. I'm thinking about doing the picking up your delivery, picking up your grocery stores. I'm thinking about doing pick up grocery end of thought through an app. It looks awesome. I might like have like a fun time with it. I might like Google some like generic shopping lists. The problem is I get a lot of food and then I don't eat it if it's not like the flavor of the week. I kind of go through flavors of the week. There was this one time where I was all about eating cabbage cheese and hard boiled eggs, and that's what I had for breakfast for like 4 months, and it was great. And I'd bring hot sauce and put hot sauce on my hard boiled egg and just a little bit of salt. That's all you need. And the cabbage cheese, the cottage cheese was it's good. I like cottage cheese enough to just eat it, and I know some people, I think it's kind of a weird. You gotta get the large curds. Small curds is nasty. Large curds, huge change your life. Um, but they had something that Andrew Huberman said was good for the brain. The egg yolk and the cottage cheese. I could not, for the love of God, remember what it is. I think it starts with a G. Yeah, it's like I like Andrew Huberman. It feels good to learn. Learning gives me a little bit of dopamine. Like I like a little nugget. I like a little nugget. I like a nugget. I won't go there. I will not go there. I know you guys want to go there. You fucking internet people. Go touch grass. Go hump grass, you perverts. These perverts need to hump. Oh my God, like a version of touching grass, but for people who do too much internet sex stuff, who aren't getting any real human interaction. It's just virtual and toys. Go hump grass. I don't know what I think that's it for now. I'll try to think of an analogous saying for touching grass, but about actually being in a intimate relationship. Oh, I approached some girls yesterday. It's good. It's I kind of remember. I'm kind of remembering. They didn't like me, but that is the game, guys. This is actually good advice, and I'm gonna try to give it to you succinctly. It's a numbers game, not in that like you're trying to run through people, but it's like you meet people and you can kind of like figure it out if you're vibing or not. So it's like so it's a numbers game. Okay, 10-second 30-second interaction, 5-minute interaction. It's like is it good? Is it a good 5-minute interaction? And it's like, oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. Next number. Like I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is like it's like a numbers game, but it can be a numbers game, and you can still be looking for a good connection. Just because you're willing to meet the people and go through the numbers to get that connection doesn't mean you're some type of like psycho or like using people. So yeah, those were two numbers. You can tell. I was like trying to think about their conversation. Their conversation was like so typical. This is what it was. I think the girl was having like the girl was having an argument with one of her like guys she was dating about when they started fully talking. And she was breaking that conversation down to her girlfriend, and man, they were locked in, and I interrupted them. Whatever. Hey, maybe it's fate. You happen to be at the same bar I was at. Do we believe in fate? Do we believe in anything? Do we have any strong beliefs? Do we listen to the rhythm of our hearts? All right, trying to fill the dead air. This is like really interesting. I can't wait to listen back to this. In my promise to not tweak with the sound and just kind of accept it where it was, I have gone and tweaked with the sound. And I feel like I can talk really loud and it's not like crazy. I just need somebody's advice. It's like, oh, I'm into this. I want to do it. I could do it myself. I could watch a ton of tutorials. I could tweak and tinker and listen and remember and go back and adjust. Or I could find that expert and he can say, dial in this setting, that setting, and make sure you add this and remove that. And I could be, oh shit, thank you. It's like mechanics. It's like at a certain point, it's like, shit, man, I need you. You got my balls in a vice. Like, you can do what you want to my chassis. Because I need to get to work on time. Dude. Life is weird. As much as I was about to crash out, I think this in some weird way, this being busy and actually like posting is it's giving me motivation to get through the end of the day. That's why I feel so it's like such a beautiful thing and it's like such a sad thing. It's like, you have like kids. Once you have kids, excuse me, you're going to that job. You're going to that shitty job. Like, you have kids. And it's like, it's a good thing because it's like that person is doing what they're supposed to do and they're keeping their family provided for. But it's a sad thing because it's like that person is is way more stuck. Is way like is locked into that job. But hopefully they can pivot. Just gonna take a breath here. Everybody take a breath. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Tomorrow's Saturday. Sorry, well, I am grasping for straws. I'm just like, it's 7:42. It's not 7:42. It's 5:36, guys. What phase is the moon in? It's like, okay, so this is why people talk about stupid news stories. So they have something to say. I'm excited for this year in comedy. This year in I don't know. If I don't give up, I'll be somewhere that I'm not right now. As long as I don't give up. Like, is this clipping? Is this sounding horrible? We're going to play Fortnite soon. That is on the menu. A little bit of unwind time with some Fortnizzle. And I don't know, it's Friday. I have this like such strong urge to go out and do something. And I just know that takes so much energy that it's like, I can get a good night's rest. I felt cooked today. I was out late. I didn't go on stage till 10:30, which I know for probably some people that's not late, but that sucks. And then when I scurry out, and then I've had to look at some crap on the internet for an hour, so I probably didn't go to bed till midnight. It's tough. We're staying alive, though. You take care of yourself. Is everyone out there taking care of themselves? They drink enough water? I haven't drank enough water. Makes me so mad. Having to go to a stupid job and be stuck in a stupid building where you don't even feel like you can. I mean, obviously I can get up and get water, but feeling like you're under some sort of magnifying glass, like 8 hours a fucking day. Man, it's a shit fucking straw. What did we pull? It's a short shit covered straw that we pulled. But it's okay. We're grinding. We got dreams, and I watch so many videos that are like, I quit my job to chase my dreams. And then I get videos that are like, don't quit your job. And it's like, don't quit your job is probably the right answer. But it's just so funny how this algorithm is like spinning these tales of two stories. It's like the struggle, like the people who struggled and did all right. And we're like, dude, I'm just back. I'm back at work now. I was like, I was fucking working, but now I have structure and it's worth it. And then the more functioning people had enough talent to get like something cooking, and then they're just like, I just went back. Like, I'm sorry. See, I do believe that if you want it bad enough, you'll work on it outside of work. And I do believe in structure, and I know, like, as much as my job is a pain in the butt and you have to be there every day and it's all the best hours of the day. I got money in my bank account, thank the good Lord. I got a little bit I got someplace to be those hours. I'm not like aimless. And then since now free time is a little bit rarer, um, the hours that I'm outside of work, I'm less likely to just piss away because I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done. This is it. This is my time. I don't have 1 p.m. on a Monday because that's clock in time, and that money comes in no matter what, or as long as I show up. So I think doing it after hours and keeping your day job is the move. And I pray to God my attitude turns around a little bit and I can suck it up for another year. Suck it up for another year, Aaron. But yeah, that's real. This is the podcast for now. Maybe I'll stop coming so ill prepared to this part of the conversation. Yeah. Because it's been kind of conjigured, the podcast and my level of scrutiny. Like just accept that I kind of suck at a ton of aspects of this, and just be excited that you're gonna get better. If as long as you are consistent. I had to sign off for the last podcast that I got to bring back. And I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to stop streaming, and then I'm going to come back and do a little Fortnite. So if you're watching me on Twitch, I'll be live in a couple minutes again. But in the meantime, it's been a lot of fun, but we're done. Got to run. Thank you this time for your time. And until next time, keep on living and loving. Peace.